A lean tour of the Snap-on facility here in Murphy, North Carolina. As you can see behind us, this was voted one of the best plants in America by Industry Week magazine, and we're excited to see how these guys are using lean in their production process. The plant is 168,000 square feet, and they have 235 associates. In 2007, they won the state silver level Shingo Prize. One of the first things you'll notice when walking around the plant is the widespread use of visual management systems. An example of this are the work cell boards, which have been standardized throughout the plant. One of my favorite parts about the work cell boards is the metrics board, which you see here. Notice each hour there's a planned and an actual goal with a variance. Operators can annotate a problem, and then supervisors are encouraged to sign off each hour. This is one of the charts on the boards, and it shows the flow of material through the work cell. In this work cell, you can see the display board here is kind of a speedometer that the operator can see their actual performance to their target performance in real time. These were typically used in their high volume work cells. Another example of a visual management system is the TPM board that they use to track the maintenance of their heat treat. You'll notice they have a weekly, monthly, biannual, and annual checklists that are filled out by the operator. This is an example of a visual management system that they use for their daily production schedule. Each work cell had the standardized work posted in a very visual manner, so the operator knew the key aspects of the job. In the receiving area, they've marked off an area for the problem inventory so that anybody can walk by and recognize that this inventory has a problem and needs to be researched. This idea came from an employee suggestion. The idea was to use visual management systems to control the types of oil that go into the various machines. You'll notice this machine has a yellow cap, so it would get the yellow oil. This one has a blue with a yellow stripe cap, and this one has a gray cap. This makes sure that the proper machine gets the proper type of lubricant. Another concept we learned about on the Snap-on tour was the widespread use of creaform racking. In this picture, you can notice that the creaform racking is used to create a pallet cart to roll their pallets around. In this picture, you'll notice that creaform racking is used to create fixtures to hold parts. Here it is used to create a computer kiosk. And here it is used to create a workstation. This is a picture of what they call the Rapid Continuous Improvement Area. And it's a little workshop where any operator can come and create a fixture for their work area. The supervisor can replace them on their job. They can come here and create the fixture that they need to improve their job. They have an inventory of all the parts and pieces that anyone would need to create a fixture. Another lean concept we learned about on the tour is the use of Kanban cards to pull inventory through the operation. Here you see an inventory location where product is stored, and it has a Kanban card on the location so that when they run out of this inventory, it can be taken for reorder. Here's a picture of a laminated Kanban card, and they use a magnetic tape on the back to stick it onto the locations. In some situations, they use Kanban trays rather than Kanban cards. The standardized work for the Kanban system is posted throughout the plant so that all the operators know what the standardized work is. Here are some bins where Kanban cards are placed for restocking. Overall, the plant was extremely neat and orderly. Here you see an example of one of the work cells. Notice how everything has its place. Done with our tour at Snap-on Tools, and a couple of takeaways that we had. For me, one of them was the way they use the creaform racking to make fixtures and make tooling really quick. And then they have what they call a rapid continuous improvement area where they have creoform racking, saws, plywood, anything that you would need to make an improvement to your area. So a supervisor can get on a job, the operator can go into this area, make a little improvement to their job right there on the spot, and then go back and implement it really quickly. So that was one of the big takeaways for me. Andy, give me a couple of the things that you learned from our visit today.
I learned in order to get lean moving, some of the most important things are getting the cultural piece in place. Getting the employee buy-in is really important to push the culture. So one thing that Snap-on does is they provide an easy way for employees to bring ideas to the table, as well as they came up with an incentive plan that's company-wide that also pushes that culture as well, as to keep that improvement, that continuous improvement going.
How about that break room? It'd probably be easy to be motivated if you had a nice break room like that,
the break
right?
room was pretty nice. Another thing they did with the break room was to get it Snap-on customized. They built all the refrigerators in with Snap-on little tool drawers, and also tied the logos into all the vending machines. That was pretty cool.